I've been jamming for like the past 5 minutes. Just playing the music, just getting my stream ready. I was like, I'm not going to go live at the Starting Soon stream today.
We got a good thing going.
Turns out, I should have done. Look at the trim. Thank you. It's a little sweaty today. How are we all? What's up, guys? I'm so sorry. I should be... After doing this for, like, so long... I mean, I say so long. Like, a year and... Well, 2 years. 2 years. Fuck. Excuse me. God, is this as much progress as I've made in 2 years? Christ. On a moped. How are we? Today, my snack of choice. I have a giant profiterole, sort of thing. I think, ooh, it's got cream in it. I just slipped my finger right in the cream. I think some would call it a shoe bun. But if that's you, you can shove it. And strawberries. Just worked a shift at Mackey's, traumatized. Hey! Do you know what I do when I get home? I lie down on one of the sofas. Normally the one in the front room where it's just all the things that used to be in the lounge that then got like too old and then my mum replaced them and then they go in my dad's room. And so I lie on the cheap sofa. And I relax. That room's actually so thrifty, right? So we have the... I don't know why we're going on such a weird tangent here. We have the lounge. In the lounge, we have like a nice big telly. Like everyone has the big telly, you know? Unless you don't have a big telly, in which case, sorry. And then we have like a nice sofa. And that was like the family investment. Was we bought a sofa that was big enough for all 5 of us like 15 years ago. And it's never let us down. It's a great sofa. And then in the front room, we have a sofa that we got for free from my cousins, and then we have our TV from like 10 years ago. And so it's kind of like the cheap setup. But that was like when I had an Xbox 360, which I still do have. I just never play on it. I plugged in my Xbox 360 in there, which is funny because I only got the Xbox 360 off a friend, and I only got it once the Xbox One had come out. So I was kind of really behind the times, and I never even had Xbox Live. But I had a great time. And you may be like, why is this guy so weird? That's why. Hey, James. Where was I? Eat my shoe bum. So I sit on the cheap sofa. And I normally whack on YouTube. Now, I have my favorite creators that I like to watch when I'm feeling drowsy. Numero uno, DIY Perks. What an incredible channel. I would like pull it up right now and watch it. I'll be asleep in seconds, man. DIY Perks. Steve Mould. Oh my god, what an incredible channel. It's like Tom Scott, but like more... It's like Disney Plus Tom Scott. I don't know. If Tom Scott was the BBC, actually, no, he's not Disney Plus. He's like Channel 4. Yeah. Steve Mould is Channel 4. If Tom Scott's BBC 1, Steve Mould is Channel 4. I like to sleep to a Steve Mould video. I like to sleep to a virtual video. Bless his heart. His videos are amazing, and I feel bad sleeping to them because they're so good. But I just can't. They're just so relaxing. And DIY Perks. It's all the videos that I love so much. And like when they release a new one, I'm like, let's go! And then I just fall asleep. Because I'm just so relaxed and happy. And your film 4+1. Ah! Right then. Film 4+1. That's outrageous. So, let's talk about what I've been up to. Namely, not being productive. I've been watching so much women's tennis. Oh my god, I love it. I'm gripped, right? So next week is Wimbledon. And what happens at Wimbledon is they get loads and loads of tennis players and they play tennis and it's great. And it's like really prestigious and that. And it happens in London. And so it's like, woo, we love the UK and we eat strawberries and cream and it's great. What happens before Wimbledon is they do like a couple tournaments. Namely, I think the big ones are, I don't know, I'm not really a tennis guy. I just, like, my mum watches it and then I sit down and I don't stand up for hours because I'm so gripped to the just tennis brick that is Serena Williams. Anyway, so they have Queens and then they have like Eastbourne, right? The noise of tennis makers is the only reason I watch. It's so funny. It is fun. It is. I like to laugh at them. I think Serena Williams just went like, ooh, earlier, and I was like, slay queen. Sorry, still scranning. It's made like a perfect little cream bowl now. We can just spoon cream out of. I'm still split over the eating on stream thing. I think it's fun because I get to eat on stream, but I also think it's just a bit weird. So give me feedback. What do you think of eating on stream, guys? Oh, also, what's that? UK hot, I know. Oh, I probably should have saved that bit. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of women's tennis. And namely, the reason I've only just gone live now is because I was watching the tennising extraordinaire Serena Williams, right? The GOAT. The G-O, the A, and the T all together, right? I had to get popcorn because you were eating. Yeah, man, that's what you gotta do. You gotta join in the fun. The tennising G-O-A and T that is Serena Williams. And okay, Serena Williams is 40 years old, apparently. By that point, I want to be retired with, like, sitting on 15, 20 houses, all, like, overcharging for rent. And then, like, I just evict them randomly. And be, like, really rich and live on a farm in my own, like, mansion that I built myself with some Greek architect who is only known for doing random hotels in Singapore, right? In capitals because she's huge. Yeah, man. Serena is the GOAT. She's massive. She's the greatest that ever was. Anyway, but so that's impressive that she's still playing at the age of 40, right? So maybe she's not at her peak, but she's still the GOAT, you know? And she's playing with the world number 3, right? And the world number 3 is, I've forgotten her name. Fuck. Another incredible player. I've just been watching her for 2 hours. How can I not remember her name? That's so bad. She's such a great player as well. Oh, man. Anyway, those are on a doubles team. And then there's just these 2 other women that just have to play them. And look, I understand it's a tournament, and that's what you do in sport, is you play each other in games. But that's just not fair, man. If you go onto a tennis court, even if you're world number 1, and you got to play against Serena Williams, Serena Williams is currently unranked, but you're still facing an uphill battle, man. What about Big Andy Murray? I think he's playing. It's bullying at that point? No. It's like strawberries and cream. That's because it is strawberries and cream, but you know. I love this song so much. I could listen to it hours on end. Ooh! Anyway. So they're playing each other. Naturally, Serena and her mate just, like, smashed them out of the park, kicked them, boom, boom. It was, like, 6-2, 6-4. Pretty, like, I wouldn't say convincing, but, like, strong win. Is that a creamy bun? It's a creamy shoe bun. Pretty convincing win. But I've also been following a few of the others. Namely, I don't know. I just don't understand sport, right? Maybe it's because I'm a streamer and we don't do that. And maybe it's because I'm a streamer and I don't sport. But there was another girl playing. Oh, again, I've forgotten her name. Who was really, really good. Who's British, who lost, and it hurts. And she's playing against like one of like the highest seeded players, so like favored to do well. It's an uphill battle, but she's still losing, and she's got this like biggest grin on her face, and I'm like, Slave Queen, you got this. If that was me, I'd be breaking down and crying in the second game. If I wasn't ahead, it'd be curtains. Emma Raducanu? No, not Emma Raducanu. It was you. Oh, well done. Andy is Scottish when he loses, British when he wins. It's quite funny. Andy's the GOAT. Actually, I've already called Serena the GOAT. Andy is the GOAT of British tennis. Andy Murray and Serena Williams used to play doubles together. Oh, that's incredible. It's my dream. Just to sit there and watch. The other thing I went to go and see yesterday, maybe it's just me just like not being good at things that is my issue. But apart from streaming, which I'm obviously the GOA anti at. But I went to go see Top Gun yesterday. And the thing is in Top Gun is I was slightly confused kind of how it works because they fly jets and shit. But the way it's not Top Gun spoilers. If you're going to see Top Gun or if you don't want to know, it's fine. I'm not going to tell you probably. But if I do, that's your fault. Anyway, I'm not spoiling the story, but they fly, right? In planes and shit. And in the planes, some planes they have like one person in, and then the other one they have two people in. I'm not really sure why. I'm not a fighter pilot, so I don't really need to know why. But there's this pair, and one of them's this girl. To be fair, I was going to say I'm not going to spoil it. Bro, you've spoiled it for yourself. It's the most predictable film you've ever seen. So, they win. There you go. There's the answer. Anyway, there's this girl and this other guy who sits in the back, and he, like, points the laser or some shit. I'm not really sure. And then the girl in the front drives the plane. Flies the plane, not drives. That would be weird if she was like, ooh, hopping down the motorway in my Boeing 747. Anyway, I think that'd be so fun to be the guy in the back. All you gotta do is sit there like you're on a roller coaster, and then like eject when you get bombed, and then like line up the laser. That's fun, right? As you gotta fly the shit and make sure you don't die. That's not fun. I don't know, but I think if I was to be a fighter pilot, I'd be the guy sat in the back. Anyway, my other point I had with Top Gun was I love in these films. I was watching Planes yesterday. Like planes or the film Planes? The other thing I love in these films is I read an article somewhere where it's like the Top Gun franchise is the US Navy's biggest recruiter. And I was like, so true, because I did walk away from that film thinking maybe I should give up on my dreams of being a top 100 Twitch streamer and just be a fighter pilot. Although, again, like I said, don't think I could do it. I think I'd crash. But as I was saying, planes at the airport, my eyes have been killed. Planes at the airport? What's so exciting about them? I had a friend who used to do plane spotting. I find it somewhat interesting because it's like, whoa, big plane, kind of going fast. Whoa. But then after you've seen that for like 15 times, are you really that bothered? You know, just saying. Is it like, man, it's a Boeing 757 again, but this time it's got an EasyJet logo. Ooh, you know? Is it that good? I'd rather be on it. Where was I? Top Gun. The thing I think about these things is, right, you could write the exact same story for the enemy, Except rather than them like winning and saving the day and blowing up the enemy, they just like die. And the whole film is just a tragedy because they've just been living their lives and all of a sudden there's an air raid and then everything that they've been working for months is bombed. And that just ruined the whole film for me. And now I've probably ruined it for you too. So having said that it's fine if you haven't seen it, you can still watch this. That's not true. I've just ruined the film for you. Because I have an app that tells you where they come from. I have that app. And again, it's quite interesting, actually. I lied. Yeah, but Tom Cruise in the US military wouldn't pay for it then. True. If it was like... If the film was... Hi... My name's... What's his name? Tom Cruise. Hi, my name's... I can't think of an Iranian name without just coming across as racist. Although isn't Iran like kind of doing bad things? But that's what the US government leads you to believe. Maybe I should ring Hassan. Oh wait, I don't have his number. I reckon Hassan would have something to say about this. But it's just like, they're like, woo, we bombed so many people. Yellow is nice, speaks out. War is bad. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, I wish the Scottish airport let you listen to the radios. Because they do it in other countries, you can hear all the conversation about landing. That is cool. They might go for it if the explosion was forming the pattern of the flag. True. Yeah. America does just like to be like, woo! Bombing people. Let's go! But it's just kind of peak. Sometimes they make up a country. I don't actually think they... I don't think they stated... I don't think they stated what would you call it? What country they were attacking. But, it's kind of given it was Iran. I listened to a guy from Texas land a plane in LAX. Oh, that's pretty cool. I love my baby. She's the best. She picks me up from LAX. Gets me through the longest flight. Not America. That's 2 continents. It's the USA. Boys, when I say America, you know what I mean, alright? If I hit you with... the federal United States of America, then you'd be confused, you know? You'd be like, why is he being so specific? Who is he? Some sort of agent? I hate you with America. You know what's up. But you are right, because I feel bad for the rest of America. Because probably everybody and everywhere else goes, no, that's not us. No, no. I'm from... Peru, and I think actually I am not American. I guess it's like if we called the UK England, but like worse. It'd be like if we called Europe. No, it'd be like if we called Europe France. That would be so shit. Imagine you're just sitting in England and they're like, oh, the fucking French, you know? But they mean you. Oh, that would hurt. That would hurt. No. Oh, I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of impressive, though, to be honest, because I know we hate on the US for, like, bombing people, but I'm pretty sure, like, everyone does it. Like, maybe not everyone, but, like, I'm pretty sure the UK has done some pretty terrible things in recent history. But I'm British, so I'm not taught about that. Someone told me I lived in North England. I was like, bestie, it's called Scotland. There's some sense in it being England, not the other way around. Alex, what's up, man? It's like this is my favorite thing. Generally, if you ask a Scottish person like what country they're or like what nationality they are, they go, I'm Scottish. If you ask a Welsh person, they go, I'm Welsh. If you ask someone from Northern Ireland, they go, I'm Northern Islandish. If you ask an English person, they go, I'm British, mate. I'm all of it. Or at least the sensible ones do. It's true. I'm English, so I must be the good guys. I don't think anybody's never been born the bad guys. I don't think there are no bad guys, because if you're born, then you are the good guys. Do you reckon the bad guys know they're the bad guys? Well, it could be us. Who knows? This is kind of deep. But, like, well, I guess not. Because, I mean... Alright. Now, I want to preface this, but I'm not about to say Russia's the good guys. But, a lot of Russians, because of propaganda, believe that, obviously, Russia's doing the right thing. Which is bad. Right? Yeah, was Hitler like, I'm a bad guy? I assume not, no? Scottish oats with iron brew and whiskey to make porridge, the ultimate Scottish food. Dude, Scottish oats with whiskey. Oh my god, that's a breakfast I'd like to wake up to. I actually don't know what whiskey tastes like. I have another fun story about. Oh, bro. Tablet slaps. Bro, tablet is like fudge on steroids. No, that's why he was doing it. He was. My dad, we were staying in a hotel in Scotland, a really, really posh one. Because it was like that. Do you know sometimes families do things where they go on holiday for like 2 days, and when it's like somebody's 50th, or just sometimes even for the hell of it, they just go, I know, let's just waste all our inheritance. You make your own. Don't you have to like stand there and stir it for hours on end? Anyway, sometimes families go, hey guys, let's just spend all of our savings at once and go somewhere nice. Believe me, I'm on board with that all of the time. So we go to this really, really posh hotel in Scotland. It's called Creef Hydro. I probably shouldn't plug it, but it's quite like well known, Creef Hydro. So I probably some of you Scottish folk know it. Maybe some of you British folk know it. That took 15 minutes. Oh, that's all right. That's still like a YouTube video. So, mind you, actually that's quite good. Stick on Linus Tech Tips and keep stirring, you know? Anyway, so we go to a really, really posh hotel, and my dad's in the bar, and he goes, yo, can I have a whiskey? And they're like, yeah, no problem, which one would you like? And he's like, oh, what about that one? And he gets this whiskey, and he goes for, they're like, oh, would you like a double shot, and he's like, oh, I'm on holiday, man. My gran went there. There we go. I knew someone would know it. They'd go, oh, yeah, would you like a double shot? And he's like, oh, I'm on holiday. Go on then. So I gave him a double shot. Anyway, it turns out that was the most expensive whiskey in the whole hotel. Fortunately, I think it was only £24 a shot, but that's still a £48 drink. So my dad took it out there, and he said it wasn't even that nice. So that bottle is secretly full of single malt. You know me. Blacked out every opportunity. Anyway. Like a bloody Mr. Beast video. Not that Mr. Beast is blacked out. He spends a lot of money on food. You got that? Anyway. Not Mr. Beast is just hammered. That's the only reason he gives away copious amount of money is because he's just been drinking for hours on end before the shoots, and he's like, boys, everyone gives away $1 million. Stick your hand on that Lambo and you can have it. And then he like sobers up and realizes he has to pay it, and so just does thousands of pounds worth of merch so he can cover all the debt he's accrued because he was overly generous when he was pissed. I think that's what happens. That's how Mr. Beast shoots go down. I found $6.50 for a vodka Coke and cried. That's a lot. You should never pay. Now it would be strange of me to know the prices of alcohol, I must admit. But say like a Smirnoff bottle is on club card price and it was like a tenner. You know, that's a vodka Coke should only have like a shot of vodka, and you get a lot of shots in a bottle. So that's not £6.50, you know? And Coke's like £1, you know? Anyway, what was I saying? I had to use my Edinburgh prices, man. It's mental. Oh, dude, Edinburgh's another one of those cities where it's just rich. It's just like Edinburgh's like such a taken. Actually, Edinburgh's kind of cool because it's one of those capitals where it's like it doesn't need to be a capital because it's Scotland, and Scotland doesn't like Scotland has its capital, and it's like woo, we're Edinburgh, cool. But really, the capital's London because Edinburgh's not real. I mean, Scotland's not really a country. Don't shout at me. But it's just like neither England isn't really a country either. We're just the UK. The only one that's kind of sort of a country. Scotland is more of a country than Wales is. Bro, if we're going to talk about Wales being a country, all right, mate, get out. Northern Ireland, that's kind of does its own thing, to be fair, a lot of the time. Wales, all right, bro, stop trying to pretend you're different. And Scotland is its own thing. But it doesn't, like, Edinburgh only really functions as a capital for ceremonial purposes. So it just gets to be like a tourist town, and it's just expensive now, and so then everything goes to Glasgow because everyone's like, hang on a minute, we can actually afford it over there. Although I don't think Glasgow's expensive. It's certainly not as expensive as Edinburgh, but I don't think it's cheap. I don't know. I don't live in Scotland. Don't ask me. But Edinburgh is so nice, man. I've been to Edinburgh a couple of times. Was it last year that I ended up going like 3 times on 3 different occasions? And it was so good. Yeah, I don't go to Edinburgh much anymore, lol. Yeah. But I remember going and it was amazing. I went to a place called Mother India Cafe. And that was incredible. There's my little recommendation for anyone in Edinburgh. And that place that I went on the IRL GeoGuessr stream. That was cool. I can't remember what that was called. It wasn't an eating place. It was just like an abandoned chapel. St. Anthony's Chapel. It's St. Anthony's Chapel? That's either it, or I've said somewhere like that's right next to my house. And I'm not quite sure, and I haven't realised I've just doxed myself. Not sure. Hey Siri, where is St. Anthony's Chapel?
Would you like to try that one?
No.
The second is Basilica of St. Anthony of Padua.
All right, that's enough. Overlooking the big pond. That sounds about it. Where was I? Where actually was I? Edinburgh's one of those expenses that's expensive. I don't know. Can't get over how much your mic looks like a lemon. It doesn't look like a lemon, does it? What? What? And hang on. Give me a minute just to do this bit, because it's going to take me a second to get the other ones out. Oh, fucking hell. Ah! Guys, don't look. This is my box of things. My boy. And this looks like a fucking apple? Alright, bro. With the leaves as well. Yes, it does. My eyes are shielded. Imagine that's what... I've just been talking into a lemon. And it just... The stream is silent. And I've just been talking into a lemon for hours on end. And this is just my little lemon tree. With its little lemon wire. Yes, St. Anthony's Chapel Ruins, Hollywood Park. That's it. That's it, my little gremlins. Do my bidding. Bum, 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 bum. Can we talk about how warm it is, eh? I'm British. It's hot, man. I gotta talk about it. What's this? A fan? That's right. You guys. Bite it for the proof. I actually regret that, because that exists on the internet now. Where's the change the color channel point? It's not a, it's a sub. A cheeky sub, you choose the color, you know? Too warm is what it is. Damn right. These damn liberals keep turning up the temperature, you know? So it's warm. And it makes things difficult. Now look, my body is in peak physique. Some would say I am an inspiration. Some would say I am... Okay, that song doesn't work. This one maybe does. Some would say my power in influence. And not only influence, but ability to perform at a greatness of athleticism is unrivaled, right? Clap. The sound effects aren't working. My athleticism is unmatched, unrivaled, and to maintain this peak human physique, I must try. I was going to say, I don't know if you can tell. Obviously, you can't tell. I am talking to a shell. There's a shell hanging over there, and I'm talking to it. Don't know why I told you that. It was unnecessary information that wasn't even funny. It wasn't even anything. It was just annoying. So was that. So was that silence. Anyway, to maintain my peak human physique, I need to be training 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And because of the heat, and the heat only, right, I haven't been able to get out. And I think I'm starting to feel it, right? Because I don't know the heat. I know you're going to be like, oh, well, it's hot, so forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. It's hot, right? But I got to the street the other day. This was at a time where it was like cool. It was cool. It was cool. It wasn't like it was jumper weather. I ran up my road, which has a little steep incline. It isn't loads, but it's a bit of an incline. Get to the top. I was like, at one point in my life, I was going out 3 times a week, banging out 5, 6, 7K. Now I don't do anything. And I think it's taking its toll, right? Well, as I've said. But I was going to say I don't think I have abs, but I've never have abs. I was going to say I don't really think I have. This is really difficult to say. I don't think I was going to say I don't think I have abs anymore, but I don't think I ever had abs. So to you, oh fuck. I was going to. This is like me. This is what I do when I record voiceover. I just scream. Internally I die. I was going to say using abs as a measurement of how fit I am is not a very fair measurement because I don't think I've ever had abs to measure from. Abs. Now that's something. Anyway, so to say I have abs would be rude. Would be rude. Where's my music that I've never used? Here it is. It's not working. Oh no, it is. Oh no, it's not. Why has my music moved location? And it's really pissing me off, man. Like, why can you not just work? That would be helpful. Musics. Is it under musics? No, it'll be under Jazz Club, I'm pretty sure. Jazz Era. Official Celeste. Here we go. Oh. Absuck anyway, who needs them? Oh. So true, man. I don't think I've ever needed. This is the thing, actually. I do think I need to. I enjoy, right? I don't enjoy running. Best song this is. It slaps. I don't particularly enjoy running, but I do enjoy being fit. Because you know what the best thing about being fit is? Showing off to your friends, right? And I know that seems shallow, but it is, right? I went on a run through London with James because we had to catch a train and we were a little bit behind. It turns out we actually missed it. But you know, the reason we missed it wasn't because of me. Because I am the peak of human fitness. Oh, I was the peak of human fitness. I'm now like, kind of maybe a little bit above average. Maybe not, because I'm also just like naturally kind of shit. So, but everybody runs, right? Everybody can whack in a run for the bus. You know, the bus is coming. Oh shit, gotta run down the street. You know what people can't do? Run for miles. Yeah, that's right. This is what happens. I was on a college project and we were filming. Okay, we were filming on top of a hill. There was like a half an hour, 40-minute walk from the train station where we got off, and we had. I'm not joking. Let me see if I can find a photo of me because I look insane. I look clinically insane. We had a lot of equipment, and by a lot I mean a lot. I was carrying a table on my head. To say the least. Let me have a look. What would it be under, guys? It would be under photography, maybe. It would be under school dump, and it would be under school dump again, and it would be under location, maybe? No, not that one. Final day? No. Shoot. Yeah, it'd be under shoot. Here we go. I got to be careful not to show the person that isn't me. Have I got another one? Here we go. This is the best one I've got. I can't show you any more than that because I don't want to show my college friend because I don't think he'd mind. But there I am. That is me with a table and a Poundland bag and my rucksack. And you may be like, oh, that's not loads. But my rucksack had like boxes in. I also, because obviously this shot was taken with a camera, I was also carrying a briefcase with 2 cameras in. And then the others had like tripods and shit. And so we were kind of heavy loaded. And that bag was, I can't remember what was in that bag. I think like my laptop and shit. So it was really heavy. I had to do like a 40-minute hike up a hill. Now this is where the peak of fitness that I used. Wrong song. Fuck. Where's Celeste? Where's Celeste? This is where the peak of fit. Very similar songs actually. Hang on. Bro, it's like the same but different. Oh, I like that. The peak of fitness, right, is when you have like 20 minutes until your train, and you have, let's say, 20 kilos of equipment, and you have to cross half a town, like 3 main roads, and a co-op. And I did it, man. And I felt so powerful that day as I sprint down the road with kilos of cameras weighing me down. I didn't even break, and actually I did break some of it, but I said to like the technician at college, I was like, hey, it fell off. My bad, kind of, I guess. Here's all the bits. Sorry, there's a screw missing. And he was like, no biggie. Anyway, and I think that's the beautiful thing about fitness. If you ever need a little bit of inspiration to get yourself going, which I probably should inspire myself at this point, but think about this. When you are out in the field with your friends, I know there's 2 things that I've just isolated with you guys. Firstly, friends, let's be real, and B, outside. So I've probably lost you already. But if you do fall into both those categories, oh my god, it's amazing. When everyone else is flapping behind you and they're like, oh, I'm running out of breath. My oxygen's low. Oh, let me intake an inhaler because I have a medical condition. And you go, fuck you, I'm so much better than you because I can run. That's a good feeling. And I think you should all resonate with that. And that's why I want this music to come to a rounded conclusion so I don't feel like the story has to continue. All my music's broken and it's really making me sad. It's really making me sad. It's really making me sad. Where's my music folder again? Assets, music, jazz era. That's not the music I want. Where's the Muck soundtrack playing? So yeah, I think be proud, run guides, it's good. But the other thing I enjoy more than running is cycling. So I need to fix my bike because that would be helpful. Where's all my good music, guys? I'm so sad. I have like a playlist. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. If there's an error you can't fix, show it to Twitch chat. See if they have an answer. Normally it's no. Here. Look, I click on them. It's like, nah, bro. Human full flat? Nah. Number queued file's gonna be played. Oh. Browse for this item. Wait a second. Browse for this item. And it would be in this PC. Documents, maybe. And then A for assets. Music. Okay. I can't find it. Fuck. Browse for this item. Ned Connors. No. Documents. Let me try it again. Assets. Music. Musics. No, I think it'd be in Streamy. Okay. Oh, I found it! Can you not do that for everyone else? Are you serious? You can't do that for everyone else. I have to do it manually one by one. Ah. Oh, and it didn't even work. Good. That feels good. What is this software? Windows Media Player. The best place to play your music. I'm telling you, it's great. Because then... Stop playing the Muck soundtrack. Because it slaps. It does slap. And you can have hotkeys. It's great. Jazz era. What's in here? Oh, we've played that one. Going down by Jit Kudrow. Use VLC. No, man. Who do you think I am? Oh, that one gets me copyright claimed. Can't use that one. Musics. I think I want streamy. Streamy, yeah. It's all in different files. It makes it difficult. No, I'm not ending, so I don't want to play that one. Balance boat. That's a little bit... Ooh. That's a little bit Mark Rober. Dude, I feel like I'm about to learn about education and Samu! I don't think I'm going to learn about Samu, but thanks, man. I appreciate the raid. Play the graphic, Twitch. What the fuck? Twitch? Twitch. Hey, Twitch. Oh. I pressed reload overlays. Twitch likes fuck for me. Alright. When it comes through, we'll have a field day. Samu, what's up, man? We're just like Mark Robering, you know? Like we're about to teach you something, but we're not, because this is Yellow's Nice stream. Oh, this is a Togcart classic. There was a period of time where I thought I could just use band music as my Twitch stream. And honestly, I think it lasted less than a stream. And I did it and realized, hang on a minute, this isn't a good idea if I just blast fucking the US Marine State Band for an hour. In my head, I was like, oh, that would be so different and cool. It didn't work. Imagine this. Hours on end. You'd go insane. Feels like the start of the stream again. This is a Sammy song. Anyway. It's hot, baby. It's hot. I've been sweating a lot. I actually went outside today, right? And I went into town because I had some things to get. Interesting story. I discovered that at the age of 16, I went into Poundland, right? And I needed a lighter. Sammy! Thank you so much for the raid with a party of 6,000, as you would say. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. So I pull up at the Poundland. And I walk in, and I'm like, I need a lighter for unspecified reasons, right? Arts and crafts, actually, if you must know. And so I walk over to and I don't need like one of the, because you can get one of the fucking, what's it called? The cigarette lighters. I'm down with the kids. And they're weird because I can't use them because I genuinely, I just can't. I just burn my finger. I hate them. So I need one of and the other thing is that's not very useful for arts and crafts because you can't like poke things with it. So I needed one of the pokey ones, but I need a little small one. So I looked around Poundland, I found one. I was like, this is great. I got it. And I go up to the guy. Now I wasn't actually short, no thumb strength. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Just you go like you just go and you have to get pace, you have to get strength, and you just singe your fingernails. It's not fun. How do you do it? Nearly out of my whiskey. Anyway, so I got one of the lighters. I go up to the guy. I've never bought a lighter before. So I go to the guy. I'm like, can I buy this? And he's like, how old are you? I'm like, 16. He's like, you got ID? I was like, yeah. And he was like, you got a barbecue lighter then? Just stick with a trigger. That's it. I got to stick with a trigger. I was like, can I buy this? He was like, you ID? I was like, yeah. He's like, how old are you? 16? I was like, yeah. And he was like, I guess so. He just kind of looked at me confused. And then he swipes it and he goes, because that's what all age-restricted products do. And I was like, oh, I'm so cool an adult that I gotta whip my ID out and be like, bitch, there's my fucking driver's license, pussy. And he sold it to me. I think actually if I pulled out my ID and I wasn't 16, I think he would have gone, why are you not in school? So, you know. You got a barbecue lighter then just... I've just read that. I've read that. Anyway, so I buy my little lighter. I felt really cool. Anyway, I also took into town with me this very bottle of water, which I've now finished. And I was... You'll be asked for an ID until you're probably 30s. Hey, man, I'm not that baby. There's a guy at my college who is older than me. He's like 18, 19 maybe. Oh, my God. And he knows it. I'm not being mean. He looks about 30, bless him. I don't know why, bless him. It's great. He could probably buy alcohol at the age of 6. No one would question it. They'd be like, challenge 25. You have to be at like challenge 50 if you're going to ask him. True. And how do you light something downwards? The flame will just go upwards and burn you. So true. When I'm trying to commit arson on a basement, man, I can't be using a little cigarette lighter. It doesn't work. Get one of those sticky ones and really shove it in the hay. So that was very exciting because I could go in without an adult and buy something that I wasn't allowed to buy. Well, I was because I'm old enough to buy it, but it was cool. I also went to Mountain Warehouse. Turns out they had a sale on, which is crazy. Because I mean, I've never seen a Mountain Warehouse not have sale on, to be honest. That's a little joke I like to do with my dad. Every time we go by, I go, you'll never guess what. And he goes, what? And I go, Mountain Warehouse has got a sale on. And he goes, no way. I don't believe it. So maybe that joke now makes a little bit more sense. A lot of shops are like that. A lot of outdoor shops. I swear like Go Outdoors does that as well, where they're like, huge closing down sale. And they're like, when are you closing down? Oh, 5 years. Okay. They're like, yeah, we got this lease for a while. Don't know if we'll renew it, but I guess we could be closing down. But they just do it to get you in the door, and then you see a little gadget that you like, and you go, shit, I really, really need that folding water bottle. And then you invest, and before you know it, your house is full of little rechargeable battery lights. Ding, 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 ding. Do you know what one of my favourite places to shop is actually I had a great time in Mountain Warehouse today, just looking at all the little knickknacks. They nearly got me in there, right? Because I went in, believe it or not, for a folding water bottle. I know, I just said that people accidentally buy them. I went in deliberately, right? I went in there. I don't think anybody ever has before. Went in like, you know what I need? One of those little Flexi water bottles. So I walk in. I'm like, dude, where are your Flexi water bottles? Because I spent like 5 minutes looking and I'm blind, so I couldn't find it. And she goes, follow me. I go, please, buy me a drink first. Anyway, so I follow her down the aisle, and she like turns a corner. I'm like, whoa. We're then in like this weird cycling section. I was like, why are we in the cycling section? Anyway, they're on the wall, the little Flexi water bottles, and she's like, oh, there's this one or this one. And I was like, which one's cheaper? And she was like, this one. But then, and this must be a British thing. Sorry, a folding water bottle. I don't have one on me. Actually, I have one upstairs. It's like I'll show you. Must be a British thing. Nah, you know what I mean. It's like a bag almost. Folding water bottle. Finish your story. No. You've distracted me now. I will be distracted. Oh, Wikipedia let me down. Images. This sort of thing. It's like a bag. It's like a bag, kind of. They not these. They're like. I want just like a Plexi one. Like that. It's great because you can just stick it in your pocket unless it's got water in which case don't. But it might have even been that exact one, just in a different color. Anyway, I bought a Flexi water bottle, and I was like, which one's cheaper? And she was like, this one. And this is where she got me. She goes, the other one's slightly more expensive, but it's on buy one get one free. And I was like, now you're speaking my language. Look at me. I'm British, white, and I love a deal. She stares me straight in the eye and she goes, you could get some socks or something? And I was like, bro, you've lost me, man. If you're going to upsell me with socks and a water bottle, come on. I couldn't even got 2 water bottles because I only had 1 in stock. So I was like, you've lost my trade. So I'd get the cheap one. I'd take it over to the thing. I actually failed. I was meant to like pull out. I was going to be, my other line was going to be like, which discount do I use? I got like Scout discount. I got fucking DV discount. I got your mum's backside discount because it's another place where you just like have cards and shit where you can just get money off. I forgot to use it. My bad. Maybe I wouldn't have got it anyway, but I panicked and didn't use it. So that was kind of stupid. So I could have got like a solid 50p off. What an idiot. Anyway, I about to buy this water bottle and she goes, do you need any waterproofs? I was like, I'm sorry? She was like, and you know it's one of these questions where they don't want to ask you, but they're paid, so they have to. She goes, do you want any waterproofs? And I was like, who in their right mind comes into a shop wanting a collapsible water bottle and leaves with a full set of waterproofs? Look, if she turned to me and tried it again and said, hey, we got a great deal on torches, I probably would have had a look. You know, it's working in a similar price bracket. The water bottle was like £5. Maybe a torch would be another 5. If they increased my sale by 100%, that would be pretty good. Also pretty feasible. Again, if I went in looking for a pair of walking boots because I was going on a big camping trip and they were like, do you need any waterproofs? Kind of would make sense. You go in for a folding water bottle and leave kitted out for the Arctic. Man, on the hottest day of the year. Oh, guys, get your sales pitch right. Anyway, if any executives are looking at working at Mountain Warehouse, put me in touch. Google's waterproofs? No way. No way you don't know what a waterproof is. You're having me on. Waterproof. What? Waterproof? Oh. Okay, to be fair, I searched waterproof and it doesn't come up. Waterproof jacket. Like jacket and trousers. £5? Yeah, for like the folding water bottle. Not for a fucking coat. Do you mean a jacket? I do. They're called waterproofs. Waterproof trousers. Oh, the fucking stingers, bro. It's fine. Try Sports Direct next time. I don't have a Sports Direct near me. Actually, I kind of do, but I'd have to like get on a bus, and who the fuck gets on a bus to get a fucking water bottle? No, it's called a jacket. No, but like the whole set is, if you have like waterproof jacket and trousers, go on. Not pants. Who gets like this sort of thing? Waterproofs, baby. Look at that man. He's waterproof. He's ready for anything. Chuck a bucket of water over him. Chuck a what? Oh, I can't English. Chuck a bucket of water of him. Oh fuck. Chuck a bucket of water of him. Chuck a bucket of water of him. Chuck a bucket of water at him, and the only thing that gets wet is his hair. Sports Direct, £1.50. Oh, wow. I've been scammed. Never going to Mountain Warehouse again. Take your fucking waterproofs and your folding bottles and your little compact torches and your survival bags and shove it up your big fat arsehole. Gaping Cave probably would have been more suitable to the mountaineering theme, but I didn't think of that in time, so you get what you're given. Very good England, yellow. All right, bro. English isn't my first language. What is my first language? I don't know, baby. I am interested. I want to know what babies think, right? Because surely they think something, but what language do they think in? Baby, exactly. Surely I'm right. No? Impressions, what's this? Oh, I haven't heard this in a while. Oh, I feel like I'm doing a Yellow's Nice stream 6 months ago. Oh. There's that at the door. It's Yellow's Nice is back. It's come to stream. Oh my god, we've done an hour? Time flies when you're me. Need milk language? I guess. I guess they just think like, ugh. I guess they're like Elon Musk and they just think in ideas, not words. I remember that thing. I remember when Elon Musk was like, we're going to implant chips in everyone's brains. And everyone was like, that's a bit crazy. Why? And he was like, because it's easier to like get ideas across rather than speaking in words. And I was like, that's kind of true. Nah, they don't need nappy. Babies would walk around in their own shit for days if it weren't for adults. I would. But unfortunately, society won't let me. The next song that used to come up on the playlist was the one that went... Not this one. Where is it? Oh, that's an ending song. Oh, the classic. YOLO. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, boys, I think actually pause this because it's time for a different song that slaps a bit harder. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you've enjoyed. I will be back very, very soon. I've been doing a lot of looking into YouTube algorithm and brain things that Melon Man teach me. So hopefully yeah, it's going to pop off at some point, but I've been saying that for 2 years, so you know, who knows. I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm in the phase of planning the next like 6 weeks of streams. So we're gonna have more game shows, or maybe not game shows, but something like that, IRL streams, big streams. So if there are any creators that you want to get involved, tell them to message me. Maybe not soon, because I still haven't finished the form, but we're gonna have some cool stuff coming. We're gonna raid Harry, maybe? No, Chaz. How long is Chaz still going to stream? Chaz streams for hours on end, so I guess Chaz. Yeah, he's got a win counter on. So, go watch Chaz, enjoy Chaz, have a great rest of your life. Oh, you have a great rest of your day, your life, your month, until I see you again. Ta-ra! Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.